Welcome back to the press room. I'm your host, Cooper Shepherd, joined by my friend Caleb Dixon, aka Dickie.
What's up, man? I'm back in the house.
Welcome back to the press room. How's it feel?
Man, we've been chilling. We've been working, going to school. Feels good to be back though.
All right, let's get actually before we get into it. As always, what is on your mind today?
What did I do today? I went to eat. I went to eat me a burger because I had chicken for like 4 straight days, and then I went to like 3 Halloween stores. Couldn't find anything, but I think I got a costume picked out.
I think you do. You showed me.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be pretty lit. Other than that though, drove around the whole world, and now I'm here. So.
All right, let's get right into it. First game we want to talk about, probably most of our listeners' game they care the most about, UCF at OU. OU pulls it out 31-29. I thought y'all might take an L yesterday or Saturday.
Man, Boomer, first of all, okay, everyone, let's go. We're undefeated, 7-0. But I think the defense, we've improved a lot from last year. But at the same time, we do have busts every once in a while, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And, like, the offense, it's like a hit or miss sometimes. Like, we can be really clicking, and then we can be really bad. And, like, Saturday, we had, the first quarter, I think UCF only had, like, 15 total yards the whole time.
Yeah.
And then we had, 3 straight 3-and-outs, I think, and then came down and missed a field goal. We missed 2 field goals in the game. I think we need to get a kicker off the black market.
Yeah.
I literally think we could probably get a Piedmont High School kicker and put him in at OU, and he'd probably do better. A soccer player, too.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to play football. But anyway, at least we got the win. A couple busts here and there, but other than that, played fairly solid. The defense has really improved. So
Every single year, OU has one game where they just lose to somebody they shouldn't.
Yeah, and I swear it's always at home too.
And I think this was their one game this year, and they ended up pulling out the win. So we should see a 12-0 OU team going to the Big 12 championship.
We should, but OU always pulls an OU, and we could lose to Kansas next week, and
that
who
is
knows?
True.
And Bedlam's coming up. Oklahoma State's been playing better. I hate Oklahoma State. For everyone that likes Oklahoma State.
Okay, but bro, Oklahoma State's they're bad though.
They're bad. Ollie Gordon's a dog though.
Yeah.
That man's had 280 rushing last week, 4 tutties. He had the week before Kansas, he had 200 yards or something, all-purpose yards.
Yeah, but he ain't doing that on OU's defense.
No. Our best, we're best at stopping the run, but the passing is where we're gonna get into some trouble. I feel like when we get in man coverage, we can somewhat cover, but if it's we're locked on someone, we're gonna screw it up.
And I wanted to ask you this because I've always heard from you how much you hate Dylan Gabriel. And this year he's been showing out. I ain't gonna lie, he got 24 tutties. He's playing good.
Yeah. No, he's playing better.
Have your thoughts changed, or you still don't like him?
Dude, I don't know. At the same time, it's sometimes I like him now. He's growing on me a little bit.
Yeah.
But I still think Arnold's that.
Yeah.
That dude. Arnold's a dog, man. And when he comes in next year, woo, we're gonna turn up.
Yeah. I am excited. I think he's gonna be
I think he'll be really good.
I've never I've never been into cared about OU and been I think this dude's gonna be a stud.
The thing about Gabriel though this year is he's running more, I think. Yeah. And whenever we had last year, I feel the deep balls and stuff, he's definitely got better at throwing it deep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But overall, just him running, the threat of that, it's way the defense has to account for every little thing that he's doing in the game, and whenever he's running, it's just a whole other aspect that they got to defend.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think Gabriel's he's obviously good enough to
he's good.
Bring on to the. I mean, y'all are playoff contenders this year, so.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I don't think he's gonna win the Heisman.
No.
I don't think that's in the picture.
It ain't gonna be Caleb Williams now.
No, Caleb Williams, man. I think he need to go paint his fingernails a little bit more.
We'll get into USC a little bit later. But
where was that Utah? Huh? Where was that?
Yeah, twice, 2 in a row. That's crazy.
3 in a row.
3?
Yeah, he lost 3 times.
Oh, in the season, in the
Pac-12 championship, and then the other night. Yeah, no, I had a bet with one of my buddies, $50 that USC was making the playoff. Immediately Venmo'd me right when they kicked the field goal. So I was like, come on.
All right, next game, Penn State at Ohio State. I said this before. I think this is the biggest mid-off football game I've seen this year. They're both like, I think they're both. I don't think they're overrated, but I think Ohio State's overrated. It was just straight defense. It was boring as fuck. I mean, good defense by both of them, I guess.
Yeah, no, it was a dogfight, but it was like one of those heavyweight brawls, you know.
Yeah.
You can't. There was no offensive like blows necessarily.
Yeah.
I think Marvin Harrison did pretty good. He kind of went off a little bit, but that McCord kid, he's growing on me a little bit, but he's not like. He's not a world beater, you know.
I think Kyle McCord is. Like, obviously, Ohio State's always had, like, C.J. Stroud and, like, all these guys that are just, like, explosive quarterbacks.
Yeah.
This is the first time they've had, like, he's just, like, a game manager. Like, he's good. He'll make some plays, but, like, he's not, like, nothing crazy.
Yeah, he can create, but you got Harrison on the outside. You can pretty much throw it up to him whenever you want.
Yeah, he's
going to go snag that thing. He's
yeah.
going to be on the top 5 Randy Moss head tapper.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison's crazy.
Nah, he's a dog, but Penn State, every time, they just have a problem with Ohio State. They just can't play with them. Like, they keep it close, and then it'll be respectable, like, the score at the end, you know?
Yeah.
But then, like, after it's all said and done, they still lose.
Is it time for James Franklin to go? Like, it just seems like he can't win these big games.
Yeah, I know.
Like, they're always so good, but, like, they just can't win these big games.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
And I feel like James Franklin's been there, like, my whole childhood, bro.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of, like, Mike Gundy, but at a bigger program.
Yeah.
Like, just
wins.
He wins enough to, like, stay around, but, like, you can't fire him because he's winning enough, but he loses the biggest in the games you need to win, you know?
Yeah, that was, like, perfect.
Or, like, Lincoln Riley.
Yeah, at OU. I guess at USC.
Both, bro. I swear.
All right, next game, Tennessee at Bama. Did you watch this at all?
Yeah, a little bit of it, yeah.
First half, we were up 20-7. I thought we were cruising for a dub. 27 going in half. Final score is 34-20. We didn't score a single point in the second half. And bro, I don't even know what to say about that game.
Just go into a depression stage.
Bro, I was literally like just watching the whole second half. We literally just couldn't. I don't even understand. I don't even understand like how you just play so good in the first half. Our defense it should have been 20-0 at half, and then they just come out and scored, just shut us down and win 34-20. Bro.
Yeah, the first half Alabama they turned it over twice the first half or once?
I know once.
Y'all were in plus territory a lot. You got good field position.
There was 3 times we were in the red zone and we didn't score a touchdown.
I know, and a lot of them were drops.
Yeah.
One pass I saw, it was like a slant or something. Milton threw it fine, and the guy just dropped it. Another one in the end zone. It was tad high, but it was a huge tight end. And he could have caught it. But, I mean, it's just like self-inflicted wounds. But, I mean, y'all were still up, and I've heard, like, some stuff about like Jalen Milroe, like he's like could be some like Vince Young guy, but like I don't. He needs to learn how to just like step up and like maneuver in the pocket instead of just like fading back, you know. And like he's got a cannon of an arm, like he can duck around 80 yards, dude. He's got like one of Milton, like he'll send it. But I don't know, his best attribute is just running. But Tennessee, what do you think gonna happen now?
I mean, we have 2 losses.
You think you make a New Year's Six bowl?
Well, we play Missouri, we play Kentucky, we play Missouri and Georgia still. So.
But you play Georgia at home.
Yeah.
Where do you play Missouri at?
At Missouri.
Oh.
And Missouri's good.
Oh yeah, they're good. They only got 1 loss.
Yeah.
So. I think I was looking at Georgia's record the other day. They said all their next couple games are just all ranked teams.
Yeah.
Missouri, they got to play at Florida this week.
Georgia plays Missouri.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
And last year they had trouble with them, but I mean they were bad, but still only beat them by like 4.
Yeah, Missouri's good, and Georgia's not as good as they were last year.
Yeah, no. Carson Beck, I can't decide if he's good or not. Maybe he just has insane talent around him.
Yeah, I think he's mid. I don't think he's all that.
Yeah,
Speaking of Missouri, they beat South Carolina 34-12. The only reason I wrote that on here is just because I wanted to talk about Missouri. Do you know who? They obviously have Theo Weiss. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Luther Burden.
Yeah.
Dude is a dog.
I know. Isn't he leading the country in receiving?
Yeah. And
like 800-something yards?
And then Brady Cook is like, bro, Mizzou is solid.
Bro. I know. They got a squad.
I've never been. We play Mizzou every year. Do we? No, we don't. Either way, I've never been worried about playing Mizzou.
Yeah, they're kind of like one of those Vanderbilt schools.
And now it's like, bro, they might beat Tennessee.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. They got good firepower, but at the same time, it's still Missouri. Okay, they might be the new Kansas. You know, like
Bro, I know,
Kansas is like bad, and maybe they're like a little
But it's
better.
like, bro, whenever you have 2 receivers like that,
Yeah, a couple gods.
it's like there's like, and our defense isn't like our secondary is not that great.
Yeah, but I don't know. Heupel will still throw it around. If Milton has a good game, bro, you're chilling.
Well, that has to happen first. He ain't been like
He has these up and down games. Like
Yeah.
first half, Alabama, he had what 170
Yeah,
yards, touchdown,
Two
two
touchdowns.
touchdowns. Yeah, like he's good, but I don't know. He's just inconsistent. You know,
yeah,
you need that hooker back.
bro. I would do
Ended
that.
hooker.
That was the best. I think that's the best season we'll ever have.
Ranked number 1.
I saw something today.
Me too.
Since we were ranked number 1,
Yep.
we're 1-4 in road games,
yeah.
and that one win was at Vandy, bro.
Hey, Vandy, stand up.
I was at that game, by the way, too. That was last year. I was like pouring rain, but
Well, now their stadium's a working construction project, so.
Yeah, I know. During games, it's crazy. Minnesota at Iowa. Minnesota wins 12-10. Only reason I wanted to talk about this is because that that punt return touchdown.
Yeah, I
called
saw
for a
it.
fair catch. Since when was this a fair catch?
I know he's like just saying everyone get away from it. He was doing that, I think, and then there was no hand in the air like flagging it down.
like
you know,
This happened during the Tennessee game too.
really?
Yeah.
When y'all played?
So there was a kick return. One of the dudes called a fair catch. So the dude that caught it at the 3-yard line, it was a kickoff, caught it at the 3-yard line, and the other return man on the other side of the field is like waving his arm to the side, and they called it a fair catch. So we had the ball at the 3-yard line. And I'm like, since when is this, like, I feel like, don't you got to do this to get a fair catch?
I think so. Yeah. Any sort of waving like up in the air like that, I think it's past your helmet, maybe.
Well, apparently it's
I know.
above your waist.
Or just get away from it. Yeah, I think that.
Bro,
I don't.
I would have been pissed as an Iowa.
I know, no, and I saw Iowa. They said something. They're gonna. A lot of people were predicting like, oh, they're gonna breeze through, and they might not lose another game. They'll play in the Big Ten championship. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
they don't play anybody.
no, their schedule's pretty trash. It's kind of like Michigan, but
Yeah. Hey, what do you think? What are these Michigan allegations?
I don't know. I think. Well, I've heard they're stealing signs, but I don't. How are you gonna prove they're stealing signs? Saw something today, and it said that a guy had went to 11 or like he had bought tickets to 11 different games.
It was a Michigan staffer.
Yeah. And at the same time, it's just like it's not illegal for them to go scout teams. Like,
Yeah.
you can go do that and scout them. There's no proof that they're stealing signs. Like,
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was just scouting. But
yeah, no, I think that's what it is. But they're trying to make a big deal out of nothing. I don't think they're gonna get in trouble for it necessarily.
Yeah.
What do you think they're gonna get suspended? Like,
I mean, maybe.
not be bowl eligible.
I feel
or
like they're on
anything?
Harbaugh's ass now since
Oh, yeah.
he already got suspended the first. Or I guess he didn't. It was self-inflicted, but I feel like I don't know.
Maybe
Bro, the
that-
NCAA is stupid, bro. I feel
Yeah.
like they try to.
Maybe that's why they beat every team last year and then lost to TCU in the playoffs. They didn't go scout TCU. They didn't come far enough south.
Apparently.
They're scared of the south.
Yeah.
They like the cold weather up there.
Next game, Virginia at North Carolina. North Carolina was 6-0. Obviously,
Mhm.
Drake May, one of the top draft picks next year, and they lose to Virginia, bro.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Virginia that they were 1-5.
yeah, they're not a very good football team. I watched them earlier this year. They played, I think it was NC State, something like that. They're in a dogfight with them, and I was like, dude, these teams suck. They literally suck so bad. Like,
Virginia played Tennessee at the first game of the year, and we blew them out.
yeah, no, I think most teams would blow them out, and I don't know. Drake May, he'll probably be the number 1 pick, bro. I think that nowadays.
You think?
It might be leaning a little.
Caleb Williams talk is dropping?
Yeah, just a little bit. I think he's trying to do that though. I think he's self-inflicting himself.
Shoot, I mean, who's in the running for the first overall pick next year?
Like this upcoming year.
Yeah.
Like
where is he not trying to go?
like Chicago. Chicago's the first and the second pick,
Oh yeah,
and then it's Arizona. Well, it should be right. Like right now, technically, it's
yeah.
Chicago, Arizona, probably the Panthers, something like that. But Panthers ain't taking a QB.
Yeah.
Arizona might, but Kyler Murray's gonna be back next year.
Yeah, he might be
And
back this year.
I know, and they just paid him all that money too. So like,
Yeah.
why would you? There's no point in you getting Caleb Williams or Drake May or anything, and then having Kyler Murray send him and have someone else pay for his contract. Like,
Yeah.
no point in that unless maybe they trade him to some weird random
Yeah,
school or random team. But
And also, do you think Caleb Williams would actually come back?
no,
Because his dad's talking about, oh, he can just come back and
I mean
he doesn't want to go there.
Who knows how much money they're making now?
Yeah. Oh.
He might be making $15 million.
Oh,
and we don't know.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's living in a penthouse.
Bro, have you seen? Bro, I saw one of his TikToks where he's just sitting on his couch and I see out his window and it's like downtown LA, 50th floor. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Bro, this kid is in my grade. He graduated in my class.
I know. He probably got some of them girls on speed dial.
Oh, I'm
Little
sure.
USC, maybe the whole cheer and pom squad might be over there.
Have you heard of? Do you know any girls that have said that Caleb Williams tried to hit on him or get with him whenever they're at OU?
At OU?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Because I've heard some of this.
Me
story,
too.
but I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm to believe it or not. I wouldn't be surprised. He was a freshman.
I know. I don't know what to believe either. I've heard he's not that bad of a dude though. So I've had known some people that played at OU, and I heard he's not that bad of a guy. But now, like, he goes to LA, he gets big lights. Like, he's gonna get a big head. Obviously, he won the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah.
Like, he shaved his head and wants
Yeah.
to wear a do-rag now. So like, I mean, he's not in Oklahoma anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I've been saying, I mean, hell, imagine if he just like gets tired of Riley and just says, "I'm coming back to OU next year." I think
Bro, that'd be some crazy. Is Jackson Arnold out?
No, Jackson and him, but they just battle it out.
Bro, that would.
We'd see who wins.
Bro, that would be insane. Caleb Williams, he's like, oh, fuck,
Caleb Williams
I'm going
gets-
to Bears. I'm going back to OU.
I'd think it'd be funny as hell if he came back here and we benched his ass and put Arnold in. Just let him sit on the bench the whole senior year.
I feel like he'd have to get a guaranteed spot to come back to Norman.
He'd have to get a guaranteed $20 million. I mean, hell.
Yeah.
We'd have to pull out. We'd have to have the guy that owns Paycom personally deliver him 20 mil in a briefcase.
Yeah.
In a Tesla or a Maybach or something.
Whatever he wants.
Literally, he might fly it in on a helicopter into the stadium in Norman.
Halftime. Here you go. Get after you send 3
Venable's office in the goddamn field, like in the stadium, might be his new house, dude. He might buy into our team. He might own our whole team.
Would you, as an OU fan, would you accept Caleb Williams if he wanted to come back to OU?
If he wanted to come back, I think it'd be funny as hell if he came back, just so he could say he's wrong. But I mean, I'd accept him just because he won the Heisman. But like, I like Jackson Arnold. Like, I've seen him.
Yeah.
I've hung out with him, you know, like at the bars and shit. Like, I've
Yeah.
seen him, you know. But I mean, at the same time, I don't know. Stay in LA, dude.
Speaking of Caleb, wait, didn't even talk about this. Utah, I guess we did at the beginning, but Utah at USC, third time.
Yeah.
A three-peat on him.
Utah wins 34-22. Cam Rising hasn't played all year. He wasn't even playing.
I know. They just rolled him out for the whole season.
Yeah, I don't.
And some other, I think one of their tight ends or something.
I don't even know who Utah's backup is. Do you?
It was that I can't remember his name, Thompson or no, I don't think it was Thompson, but it was some white guy this time. It was some black guy at the start of the year.
Yeah.
Can't really remember what their names are or anything. I didn't know who it was, but I don't think he played that bad. I mean, he beat them.
Whoever.
They're
that's what I'm saying,
6-1, 7-1.
And now USC 6-2.
Yeah. And their whole next slate is just like headshot,
Washington.
Cal, headshot.
Yeah.
They got to play Washington at home. They got to go to Oregon. Play Cal at home.
They play Oregon State.
Or no,
too.
they go to Cal. No, they don't.
They don't play Oregon State.
Then they play UCLA last game.
Okay.
They might play them at UCLA, but I can't.
So they
remember.
could possibly have 4 losses.
They could possibly have 5 losses.
Okay, but I'm like, out of Oregon, Washington, UCLA. I mean, that could be 5.
Yeah.
No way they lose all 3 of those.
I don't know. UCLA's a rivalry game though.
Imagine USC
Playing in the Independence Mayo Bowl.
Bro.
That'd be awesome, dude. I would laugh so hard. I know you go to
Okay. So what do you, so what do you predict USC finishes at?
I think they finished with. What I'm hoping will happen is they upset one of those teams, like Oregon again,
Yeah.
or Washington, something like that. But I realistically think they probably have 3 or 4 losses.
I'm gonna say
I'll lean more right now towards like 8-4.
I'm gonna say 9-3 because
They just can't
I
stop
don't know,
anyone.
I just can't see. Yeah.
I mean, really though, in the Notre Dame game, they didn't play that bad a defense.
Yeah.
But it was just
Caleb Williams is bailing them out.
And whenever the Notre Dame's getting the ball at the 40-yard line, the 20-yard line, the 10-yard line, I mean, it's not that hard to get points off that. I think I heard a stat said Notre Dame, when they had the ball on the opposite side of the 50, when they drove it down and scored, they only scored like 13 points the whole game.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, if they made them punt it every time and drive the field, might have had a chance, but
The only reason I say 9-3 is because I was thinking they'd beat Washington just because of their game yesterday. But at the same time, USC's defense is so bad, bro.
yeah, they're bad, dude, and their O-line's not good either.
Yeah.
They can't run the ball like Lincoln's offense is just like the throwing, the RPOs and all that.
Yeah.
It's all set up from the run, and when they can't run it effectively, and Caleb Williams is off and he's not hitting, he's not on his mark.
Yeah.
Then he ain't gonna do much. Like they're not gonna do anything as a team,
Yeah.
But Zachariah Branch, oh my God, you know who that is?
Yeah, receiver. He's a professional.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's
fast,
insane.
bro.
Might be the most electric player.
And
in the whole country.
Brendan Rice is good too.
Oh yeah,
they
no,
have-
he's good.
They have Mario Williams too.
Oh, he ain't really done nothing.
I know, you should have said it OU.
He probably would still be playing.
I don't even know who else they have, but it doesn't matter if you're giving up 40 points a game.
That's two losses now. Just two.
And,
We're maybe going 3 or 4 here.
oh, at least 3.
Yeah, they at least drop one more.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, they're not beating they're not beating Washington, Oregon, and
No.
UCLA.
No. And go to Oregon? Think about that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Washington's already a hard place to play. I think Oregon has the loudest stadium in the Pac-12, and they're going to be like, oh, let's put this prime time 6:30 game, ABC.
And then Bo Nix is gonna carve them up.
I know. Ken the Barbies, Bo Nix himself is literally going to carve them like a, what should I say? Carve them up like a little dough piece, and he's trying to make a donut.
And I think Michael Penix is going to go insane on that defense, bro. Like Michael Penix is going for 400.
Yeah, he might. He might run for 400 too.
8 touchdowns.
He wears that do-rag every game.
I know,
I think
I
it
see
thugs
it.
him out a little bit more.
Hey, whatever you gotta
Got
do.
that little
bro.
drip drop on him.
Whatever you gotta do. Speaking of Washington, Arizona State, they almost dropped on you on Saturday. They almost dropped on you Saturday versus Arizona State. Arizona State has got to be the best 1-6 team I've ever seen.
I know it's kind of like that Nebraska team a couple of years ago, and they lost probably 6-7 games.
I'm gonna pull up
one possession.
I'm gonna pull up Arizona State's schedule real quick because I was looking at it the other day, and they have almost beat they're 1-6 right now. They should be like 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously.
They just lose all these close games. They battle them out hard.
They almost beat USC too.
I know.
Okay, let me pull this up.
And that was Arizona.
Oh, it was.
I think they're pretty bad too, though.
No, Arizona State, they lost 42-28, but I remember I was watching this and it was like a 35-28 game.
Mm-hmm.
USC scored a touchdown in garbage time. They beat Southern Utah whatever first game. They lost to Oklahoma State. They lost to Fresno. Okay, they lost to Fresno State 29-0. That's whatever.
Yeah, Fresno State though, they're a pretty good team. They were ranked for a little while.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they're ranked anymore.
They
but
kept
were.
USC close. They lost to Cal by 3. They lost to Colorado by 3. And then they lost to Washington by 8. And Washington.
Washington's good, but it was a weird day Saturday. All the teams. Texas, they had a scare.
Yeah. Who did they play? I remember.
Houston.
Yeah.
Played Houston. Yeah, I didn't really catch much of that, but I saw some of the end of it and a little bit of that fourth quarter. But I looked at one point, it was a better game. Like Texas getting them pretty good. Didn't do anything. OU struggled. Washington struggled. USC lost. North Carolina lost. All the teams. Penn State lost. Yeah. But
Oklahoma almost, bro.
I know, dude. Oh my God, dude. I was stressing so bad. I was sitting there at work and I was like, bro, I'm about to have to go talk to Lebby. I'm about to have to start calling these plays, bro. Getting Gabriel's ear.
Yeah. Hey, who do y'all play? Oh, Kansas.
Kansas away, yeah. Thank God it's 11 o'clock game and not prime time, or we'd be in trouble. We might still be in trouble. If Daniels plays, oh God, I pray.
Is he?
I don't
supposed to come
know.
back?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him. What is it? Is it
Yeah, I have no
hamstring or ankle or I don't know.
I have no idea.
But that Bean guy is not bad either.
Jason Bean.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, Kansas is solid.
I was looking at his Instagram the other day. He went from like North Texas. He played at I think he might have. Well, that might have been another guy. He played at North Texas though, and then he transferred to Kansas. Yeah.
Hey, and now he's starting.
I know, because Daniels is hurt.
But he can't stay healthy. Last year he was they were 5-0. He was like high in the Heisman. He gets hurt out for the season.
I know.
And then this year.
Well, they play in a high school stadium, so.
Yeah.
I think Allen, Texas might have more seats than Kansas, but they're turning around up there. I'm talking right now, and I will probably lose this week. So just wait. I'll hold my horses on that one.
That would be some funny shit.
I would leave wherever I'm at and go home. Just sit in bed all day.
Last headline I have written down is Quinn Ewers out 3 to 4 weeks. Only reason I wrote this down is because obviously it's probably going to be Texas OU in the Big 12. But I was curious as to who Texas plays in these next 3 to 4 weeks while Quinn Ewers is out, and if they could possibly drop some games.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough for them. Their backup, can't remember his name right now. It's that little.
Malik Murphy.
Yeah, Malik Murphy. Yeah. He's pretty cold, but I still can't get myself to think Quinn's that good though. For some reason, like I just don't know what it is. It's like when the lights come on, I get that he beat Alabama and stuff, but like I said in the OU Texas game before that, I was talking to some buddies and I was like, if he messes up, like screws up first quarter, he's gonna be off. Like he's gonna get like shocked a little bit, by the whole thing, and like he can't like recompose himself unless he gets like a lot of good plays in a row, and like he started getting hot, and, like, you know what I'm saying, like when he gets hot, he's good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think he's got weak bones. He didn't drink enough milk whenever he was younger.
Well, these next 4 weeks they play BYU, Kansas State, TCU, and Iowa State, which those
They play BYU at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those should all 4 be wins, no matter who's playing quarterback.
Kansas State's humming right now, bro.
Are they? I don't even.
They play at Kansas State.
No, that's at home too. They play TCU.
They go to Iowa State.
Yeah, and they go to TCU.
Iowa State's not playing bad either. Iowa State's number 2 in the Big 12 right now.
They're 4-3.
I know, but in the conference they only have 1 loss.
Oh, makes sense.
If Iowa State beats them, then they go to the Big 12 championship game.
And y'all would run them.
We already ran them.
Yeah, that's like.
We beat them 50-20, I think.
But hey, I mean, as long as they're not gonna lose. They should no matter who's playing quarterback. Texas
they shouldn't lose.
They have enough on that team to win those games.
Yeah, they do. But you saw what happened when Quinn went out against Houston.
Yeah.
They started slipping a little bit. They got bailed out, dude. They got bailed out.
Imagine Malik Murphy either gets pulled or hurt, and we got Arch Manning.
Arch Manning, like the 3rd highest NIL in the whole nation, hasn't even seen a snap. It's like Bronny James and this guy right here.
Arch is a 3rd string, by the way. Why? Is he not good?
I don't know. He didn't look good. Only time I've ever seen him play is the spring ball. He didn't look very good, and he looked slow. It looks like he's like processing slow.
He is a true freshman.
Did he come out early, or was he a senior when he came out? High school.
I'm not even sure. I think he was a senior. I don't think he reclassified.
Yeah, he didn't pull a Quinn Ewers and skip his whole senior year. Go to Ohio State.
Hey, well, he got a bag for that.
I know. He burned it up.
Yeah.
He's probably driving Lambos now.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. I kind of want to see Malik Murphy get pulled. I hope he's like.
I mean, I kind of want to see what Archie's gonna be like too.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
in some primetime games. Not even primetime, but just like in games actually.
Let's see Arch Manning
Maybe did they redshirt him? I wonder.
And that's a decision that's yet to be made. We'll see
if he plays any of these games. I guess.
The redshirt is 4 games. You can play it in 4 games, right?
I think it's the amount of snaps though.
Okay. I don't know. I guess it'll depend on this.
Yeah.
If Malik Murphy tears his ACL next week and they need Arch Manning, he ain't redshirt.
What time is that game? 2:30.
Yeah. I want to see something.
It's on ABC?
Yep.
Dang. Yeah.
Why? Is BYU solid?
I think OU's got to play him here in a couple weeks, and
that's where's that at?
Like 1 game tour before the end.
No, is it at BYU?
Yeah, it's at BYU. It's gonna be a tough game, bro. BYU's not bad.
Their quarterback is Keaton Slovis, who transferred from Pitt, I believe.
Really? He's at BYU now?
Yeah.
Where was he at last year?
I think he was at Pitt.
Again? I think he went somewhere else.
Or was he at USC?
USC, then Pitt.
I think that's what it was. I think he was at USC with Jackson Dart,
Yeah.
and they both transferred.
Yep.
Quintos went to Pitt.
You know what's funny? I saw the other day I was watching Tulsa Tuesday or Thursday, and I saw what's his name? He played for USC, and then he went to what team did he go to? Gosh, I can't think of his name.
What
right
position
now.
is he?
He's a QB.
He was a quarterback.
Yeah.
And he's at Tulsa.
He's not Tulsa. He's at Rice now.
Oh, JT Daniels.
JT Daniels, yeah. They said he ran into touchdown the other day, and I was like, no way, that's JT Daniels.
Bro, yeah.
I kind of forgot he went to Rice.
Bro,
Dude.
he was at USC first, right?
Yeah.
Then Georgia.
Then Georgia, yeah.
Then
Wait,
West Virginia.
Did he go to Georgia?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or he was at Georgia first. Was he at Georgia first? He's been at 4 schools.
I don't know. We can't keep up, bro.
I
It's
think
like
he went to Georgia at a high school.
it's like
and then
that.
USC, and then West Virginia, and now he's at Rice.
Yeah. That Garrett Green kid, West Virginia QB, he's pretty.
I ain't even heard of it.
He's a little scrappy kid.
Y'all gotta play him?
We already played him. Wait, we might have to play him. Yeah, we do have to play him. After Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State in the last game of the year?
No, it's after next
Isn't it
week. Week
usually?
after next.
Is Bedlam usually last game?
Yeah, it usually is, but we're not. I don't think they're doing it this year. They did it like this a couple years ago. It was a couple games before the last. I always just like it at the end though.
Yeah.
It's just Bedlam.
Well, it usually means something too, like
yeah,
for both teams.
I think it still can, but I mean, we'll see what happens.
Well,
If Oklahoma State wins this week, OU wins this week, I guarantee you they'll rank Oklahoma State and put us in prime time.
I wouldn't mind it. Y'all better not drop that though, because this is the last Bedlam we ever
and it's in
see.
Stillwater, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not scared, bro.
All right, that's all I got for this one. Anything else you want to cover?
No, not unless you trying to get on some NFL stuff or
Yeah, we can.
anything.
I had one thing written down. You play fantasy, right?
Yeah. You win this week? Are you gonna win?
Well, I have 3 different teams, and 2 of them are banking on Christian McCaffrey's performance tonight. So we're gonna see. But the one thing I had written down for NFL was Bijan Robinson. He only got 1 touch yesterday.
Yeah, apparently.
Because he had a headache.
It was a headache? I didn't know. It did. It said illness.
He
That's all
didn't
I
feel
know.
good.
Well, the guy I was playing on in fantasy had Bijan Robinson.
And
So I felt real good about that one at the end. But
Right.
I'm up like 15 right now. I got Hawkinson tonight, and I got Addison tonight. Addison I drafted him.
he's been getting a touchdown damn near every week.
I know, and since JJ's out, Addison's been getting a lot of receptions, a lot of yards.
That's what killed me. I have just never saw him in leagues, and he's on the IR.
I got Reek, so Tyreek.
Oh yeah, bro. He is a touchdown damn near every week too.
He has like
150 yards.
I know, dude. I said it the other day. He had like 10 points, and I was like, I'm gonna get back on this in like 30 minutes. He's gonna have like 25, and he did.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, it's every single week, dude. And if he doesn't, it's like shocking.
Yeah. I'm looking at the games. Okay. Bro, Patriots Bills, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Bills have to be like the most inconsistent team
I know.
in the NFL.
Bill Bellamy's 300th though. Shout out Bill Bellamy, like the Migos.
They beat the Dolphins by 28, and then they lose to the Jaguars. They beat the Giants by 5, and then they lose to the Patriots, who are arguably one of the worst teams in the league.
What how many picks did Josh Allen throw? He had to have thrown at least 2. He's a turnover machine, dude.
He had 1. I don't know why I don't know how they lost to the Patriots. I don't know how you could put 2 touchdowns. Mac Jones.
It's just Bill Bellamy, dude. That's it. You think he's actually a good coach, like without Brady?
Bro, this is. I haven't made my mind up on this.
I know either, dude.
Because it's like, bro, you can't be a bad coach and win 7 or 6 rings or whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. He's just defensive mind, though.
Yeah.
And like last year, they were doing they had like all these different coaches calling plays and.
Because they
just
also
couldn't
haven't
do it.
really had anything since Brady left. Like,
I know. But hell, that Arizona might draft Caleb Williams, Drake May, and trade Kyler over to New England.
I think Kyler needs to go somewhere
I
else.
think it'd be pretty lit. Or they might trade him to Pittsburgh. Get Pickett out of there.
Yeah, he's mid, bro.
Oh, really, mid?
He's mid, yeah.
And then he trade him to Dallas, get Dak out of there too.
He's ass. Dak is bad.
Hey, you seen his girl though?
I have not.
She bad too.
Better get a baddie with $40 million a year.
No, yeah, no, 100%. Jerry hooked him up.
Yeah. Oh, did you watch the game last night? I guess you're talking about Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't watch much of it though.
Bro, AJ Brown is a dog, dude.
I know. Those unis were clean, dude.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
love
those are
those.
tough.
They look so good.
Those are tough. Bro, okay, you know the brotherly shove play?
Yeah, the tush push.
Dude, that is the most unstoppable play. In
Just
the
for them.
Their
No one
line
else can
is
do it.
so good. And it's like,
they,
you know it's coming, and there's nothing you can do.
they did it like, I think they did it 3 or 4 times in that last drive.
Bro, they did.
One of the last drives.
I literally was watching. They had a touchdown, got called back. They go up there, just do it. Like, bro, the Dolphins know they're doing it. It doesn't matter. You have
I know.
Lane Johnson, Kelsey.
They get so low and it's like they just bear crawl right into the defender's kneecaps and they're just like, your ACLs are mine, and then they just take it and then they just plow them right through. I saw one the other day. Some dude did it in high school. They tried to do it. Some guy just, Troy Polamalu, jumped over and just grabbed him from behind and slammed him down. Like, someone needs to do that.
Well, in the end, in the Eagles scenario, people are trying to jump over, but like it's not going to do anything because they have.
He gets so low behind him, bro.
And then he has 2 dudes behind him, like over him.
I think some team just needs to distract the refs or something, and then just like bring in like 14 dudes on defense. Have like double the D linemen,
You
bro.
need like 5 Nadama Kung Su. To do anything.
You need like a goddamn minivan sitting there, a Peterbilt truck sitting there in the middle of A gap.
And Jalen Hurts is like strong. Like he's strong too. Like
Yeah,
not a lot of quarterbacks that
squat
go
like 600 pounds, dude.
Yeah, like so that definitely.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
last name, Tyson. What's this Bears quarterback name? Tyson Bagent
Yeah, I've been calling him Baguette.
from Division II Shepherd University.
Oh.
Goes out here and gets a dub first game. It wasn't just a dub. It's
Yeah.
30-12 dub.
Yeah, I know. Maybe he's a dog. Maybe he's like one of those, what's his name? Little Dallas Cowboy guy, little running back they used to have. Can't think of his name. He came from Langston University up here in Oklahoma. He was on all those Super Bowl teams.
A little running back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find this out now. I probably know the name. I didn't know.
Look him up.
I know nobody that went to Langston though.
Yeah, he went to Langston. It might have been not him. Maybe one of the receivers.
Did he come
Pearson,
straight
maybe?
from Langston? Thomas Henderson?
No.
That's the 80s. That's the 80s. Right.
It would be 90s.
We'll have to find this out after.
Yeah. One of their greats came from there though, Langston.
I didn't even know any
There's
Langston dudes made the league.
Just a little D2 school, man. Maybe they just want it more, man. Maybe Caleb Williams should go transfer to a D2 school. Maybe UCO.
Imagine.
UCO,
Imagine we
man.
just pull up to Edmond and watch Caleb Williams.
Yeah, that's where some of those Last Chance U dudes went there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I can't think of their names right now. I watched all that the other day.
Yeah.
I'd never watched it before.
There's some decent D1 kickbacks at UCO.
Oh yeah, no.
Like they have like,
Oh, yeah, they're
they
good.
have like a TCU dude. Or something.
Yeah. And UCO's field's nice now.
Yeah.
They got the whole waterfall and stuff. They got
Mr. Paycom paid for that.
I know, and then the whole other side of the visitor side's all built up now.
Yeah.
The dude that owns Paycom, my dad said he's seen like where he lives, and he literally has like security guards like at the gate. There's 2 gates, and he sits there and literally just like if anyone comes up and like I guess one dude was bringing like flowers or something to like deliver to the home, and they wouldn't let him like drive in. Like they like came and got him, like ran over there like real quick, like got in their cars with little like Ford trucks or something, drive over there real quick and like, no, I'll take this in. Like bro, imagine that. Like
Bro, that is crazy. Bro, I mean, you see Paycom, it's right over here. Like they've got.
yeah.
That is, bro.
They just built that new building right behind it. That's their international building.
Yeah.
They're on the Thunder Arena, dude. He's got so much money.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for us tonight. We appreciate y'all listening. New episode later this week. Weekend preview, some big games this weekend. Maybe I don't even know.
Yeah.
But appreciate y'all listening, and we will see you later. Peace.
Deuces.